Hello and welcome back. Up to now, I have shown you how to create data frame, how to select columns, how to create additional columns, and how to filter rows in Spark. Now, I'd like to continue with group by and aggregation in Spark, which are fundamental concepts, and you can calculate statistics on certain columns. Today, I'd like to show you how to use group by and aggregation in Spark. So let's get started. In previous lectures, I have created a data frame, and I'd like to create the same data frame now. And this data frame is first df, and now I'd like to rename it to df for simplicity. So I have this df data frame, and again we have a couple of columns: asset, platform, unit, trade name, buy date, buy price, and sell price. So I'd like to calculate a couple of statistics using group by and aggregations. So for example, I'd like to calculate the number of trades per asset and per platform. For doing that, I can write val number of assets df group by. Then I use the column name directly here inside the group by, and I'm telling asset and platform. And so we have the group by here, and then we have an aggregation here. Inside the group by, we put the column names, and also inside the aggregation, we can write our functions. Like for example, I'd like to know the distinct number of trades or trade name which I have performed. So for example, as number of assets, if I print this data frame here, we can see that we will only have the asset and platform columns, and for the asset and platform columns we have only, like, this column always has the stock, and also for the platform we have plus 500 and eToro. So the number of trade names, meaning that the number of companies or trades which has exist is here. The distinct values it is counting. Like for example, on the eToro platform, 2 assets, and on the plus 500 we have 5 assets. Let me continue. We have other functions also. So this is not only the number of assets. Let me show you another example of group by and aggregation. So I'm creating another data frame named aggdf, and I'm using df group by. Can use asset and platform again, and I can also use trade name as well. So I'd like to calculate a couple of statistics. So for example, the statistic which I'm interested is, like, I want to calculate the buy price, sum of the buy prices, and I'm renaming it as buy price sum. And also I'd like to calculate the sum of the sell prices, and I'm renaming it as sell price sum. If I hit enter, there is an error here. So actually we don't have to use this comma here, and I can show the data frame. So for asset, platform, and trade name, here we're having the sum of the buy prices for all the purchases, and sum of the sell prices for all the purchases. Let me also extend this. We have other functions. We can use other functions. Like for example, if I just copy this, there are other functions available. I'd like to show you that it's possible to define mean, or to use mean and max as well. I'm using min max, and here I'm changing it to, for example, mean, buy price mean, sell price mean, and also buy price max, sell price max. Similarly, it's possible to define averages, for example, as well with the avg function. And it's pretty straightforward. In case you know the format of group by aggregation, then you can define any function here. So if I shift enter, again I have one extra comma. So you can see that these are our dimension, asset, platform, and trade name, and these columns are our measures, meaning that they are some calculation or statistics over these dimensions. Another interesting thing is that we can also define expression inside this aggregation function. So I can write this expr, and here I'd like to calculate percentile. I say percentile, expression percentile. I'm using backtick here for specifying the column name, sell price, and I'd like to calculate percentile 50, meaning it's median, and I'm renaming this column as sell price percentile P50. Similarly, I can do it for the for the sell price as well. Sorry, for the buy price, and I can say buy price P50. So let me shift enter, and we have the sell price P50 and buy price P50 here.